Hello everyone, it's Adam here. In today's video, we're going to be installing the Perun Moto rear luggage rack. There it is, right? Yeah. I also have the extender as well, which looks like this. And I assume that it just goes over like this and just goes right on top like that. Yeah, that must be how it goes on. Now, on earlier KTMs, when you bought them, they would come with grab handles, kind of in this vicinity right here. They don't do that anymore on the revisions, although grab handles came in the box, so I had grab handles available to me, but they need to be drilled to make them fit. And so you guys have already seen the disassembly video, so you know how all this comes off. Let's look at where those grab handle spots are. You use the drill in here. So if you look really closely on the rear piece right here, you have a couple of indents right here. See that? And right there. See that? And so those two indents are where you're going to drill into. That allows you to put one bolt right here and right here. And then there's two more indents that are going to be somewhere around this area. So we're going to remove these off. So obviously you're just going to do these couple of bolts right here. There's another bolt, I think there was another one behind here somewhere. After those come off, you pull it off here and then you just yank it right off. On the other side, it's a little more complicated, but again, we've already done this video, so I don't need to do it again. So let's get those off and I'll show you guys where the other holes are. Okay, so on the other side of these, you're gonna see right there on the back end, there's a little bit of circle. It's just north of where, so if this is back on the bike, the hole is right here for this. And so you're gonna look right here and then kind of trace your finger down and you'll come right to that spot that's already in. I'm gonna pre-drill from the inside out to make it easier, and I'll clean it from the other side in. What you're trying to do is you wanna make sure that these spacers fit through the holes. That's it. So as long as this fits through, then you're good to go. Let's drill these out and I'll show you guys the finish. Now, spacers are in. I know that the guy that makes these are probably freaking out because these are sideways. I can, if I drop the bolt in and kind of force it in, this does actually turn in right way. So it will turn up in the way it would actually, as you can see the termination straight down if I just push it a little bit. So it'll leave itself out. It'll push up against the plastic, which will kind of be nice. Long bolts, or sorry, spacers are in the front. Smalls are in the rear, and same with the bolts. You're gonna use long bolts in the front and then shorter bolts in the rear. Let's get started. And don't forget to make sure that these guys are around your, before I show you the final product, I had a few extra, I had 3 extra bolts here. I'm gonna assume that these were in the box for, 4 extra bolts. In the box for someone that has like an Outback rack or another kind of rack that's longer. So these super long ones and these that are kind of, tapered there, filed down, probably don't need to use those, and just they're left over. So there it is. Here we are. So it's done. I initially wanted white, but now that the build is coming together, I installed the fuel cap and thought, oh man, I should have gone blue. And then I installed this and thought, oh man, I should have gone white. But now that it's coming together, I actually feel like the contrast of the black on white's actually kind of nice. And on a KTM, black as well. I wouldn't do white on the KTM either. So this is the standard Perun mount. There is a larger pad that we'll be installing in a future video. This is just this version. You can see here I did come out a little bit more than I needed to there. I left a little bit of a gap. I had to file it back slightly to get this all to thread in. As for torque spec, the website says 10 Newton meters. I did resistance and a quarter turn with the 5 mil Allen, and I did use thread locker. You don't have to, but I did. This is never going to come back out unless I have to remove the rear tank, so I'm okay with it. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and nice job.